My name is Sally Ruiz. I've been coming to Southridge Church now for about 3 months.
Hello, my name is Deborah Duran.
My name is Curtis Bakich. I've been going to Southridge Church almost 7 years.
My name's Shannon Bakich, and I've been going to Southridge for probably about 5 years.
My name is Jacob Ibarra.
My name is Jillian Ibarra.
We've been attending Southridge since 2016.
Prior to this in my life, I've been to many churches. I've never actually became a true member. Coming to Southridge, though, it just felt like home.
I would like to tell my story about how Southridge has helped me through the process of a transplant.
One of the greatest things I love about this church is the community and the power it believes in. I recently had myself a little health scare, had a heart problem. I was actually in the hospital. And the first people that contacted me was my church. And I had an entire church and life group and an entire community praying for me, which is what brought me through so much healing in my life.
So I got a call saying that my wife was in the hospital. She was pregnant. I show up. She was sitting there with this blank emotional look on her face. I knew something was wrong, so doctors came in saying that this baby's coming out.
An old friend of ours invited us to a life group that he was holding at his house, and we wound up going, meeting just amazing people.
A few weeks ago, I was baptized.
I was diagnosed with liver cirrhosis while attending the church, and the team rallied around, and I remember Pastor, one of the verses, James 5, that he had all the elders pray over me. And I remember going up and the whole church praying over me.
And you know, God lets everything happen for a reason. And the reason that I finally figured out why this happened is because God said there was a God in my life that He didn't want there, and that was food.
It was probably at the day where they were offering any services to resuscitate. So if it would have been a day before, they wouldn't have offered to resuscitate him. When they told us all this information, they also said, do you want us to resuscitate him? Of course, we said, of course. He said, well, he might be brain dead, his lungs are not developed, his ears are not developed, there's nothing developed on this baby yet. Hearing this, it was kind of just bouncing off me at the time.
My home life has improved. My son is attending church here. It's a community that we feel loved in, and we feel the Spirit of Christ every time we're here.
Eventually, the team rallied, and I just kept praying, and I know, I got closer and closer to God. He's taught me many things throughout that battle as far as patience and relying solely on Him, because faith was really all I had to get through this. And
so since then, I realized, God, I can't put any other gods. When I have anxiety, I'm fearful, I'm hurting, I've got to turn to You and not turn to other things that comfort me. You're my comforter. And I had a church praying that and teaching that and showing me that. And since then, I've lost 85 pounds and God has truly set me free. So this church, it's not just a building, it's a community, and it's a church that believes in the power of God, can heal and change.
Yeah.
This feeling that came over me of fear that I couldn't explain, it was, I had my armor on, I was prayed up, I thought I was prayed up, I thought I was doing everything I could, but that's when I noticed that in my walk, that no matter how much you put into your walk, my good will not be enough for what's coming. And that fear that I had, I seen it in my wife, and we bawled. We bawled in that room together, and we were hugging and crying, and we just prayed. We held hands and we prayed, and we said, God, we surrender everything. This baby comes out wheelchair, baby comes out with heart problems, baby comes out with, God, we're gonna let You be God, and you're gonna let You do what You do best. That was a crazy day for us.
They do many community activities for Halloween, the children's trunk or treat. It was a great community effort. It's a loving church, and I know I have to thank Southridge for everything. Thank you, Southridge.
through the prayer and team and commitment, I was able to receive that phone call that there was a donor ready for me. So I did receive the liver, and did want to let the team know that all the prayer had helped me get through the battle, even though it was extremely difficult, the year of my life. But with the prayer and praise and faith, God got me to where I am today, alive.
And now we hold life groups at our house, and life groups are very important. You need to build community, and it helps you grow.
But that wasn't the end. They kept the baby in there. They tried to keep the baby in there for a little bit longer. So they cut her open. They pulled the baby out. He did not come out breathing. And the longest 17, 18 seconds of my life was when the baby came out, and the whole room was quiet. The doctors counting 9, 10, come on baby, breathe. 11, baby, come on baby, breathe. 12, baby, you can do it, baby, come on. And he wasn't breathing. So I think it was about maybe 19, 20 seconds in, they said 20. And then, they were like, beep, beep, we got a pulse, give me this, give me that, everything's happening. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh man, this is, that fear and that comfort at the same time just came over me. And they were like, Daddy, come see your son. I'm like, hold on, Daddy's not here yet. I didn't know where I was at. I didn't know what happened. I don't know what. She's looking at me like, what happened? Is he okay? What's going on? It was quite an experience. No matter what I did up to that point, it really didn't matter, because when it's time for God to do his job, he does it and he shows up when he needs to show up.